Okay, thank you, Malika. Mr. President, governing board members, National Society's leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As asked by the Secretary General, it is my honor to present to you, as a reminder, a brief history of the Henry Davidson Award, which will follow after this little speech from me. The Henry Davidson Award is intended to recognize outstanding service in improving the lives of vulnerable people by mobilizing the power of humanity. It is 10 years ago that the General Assembly adopted the establishment and regulation of the Henry Davidson Award of the International Federation. And the rules states that the award may be given to individuals or national societies who have given outstanding services to benefit the Federation at large by, one, provision of services to improve the lives of vulnerable people, and to initiatives to build the capacities of the national societies, and initiatives to develop the capacity of national societies to work together effectively, thus strengthening the Federation as a whole. The award is primarily to recognize the work of the national societies or Federation volunteers, members, or staff while acting in a volunteer capacity. It may, in exceptional circumstances, also be given to those who may not be the volunteers, members, or staff of a national society, but, in the view of the governing board, contributed to the purposes for which the award is given in an outstanding way. Nomination for the award of the medal may be made by the national societies or by the Federation President, Vice Presidents, Chairman of the Statutory Commissions, and Secretary General of the International Federation. Nominations shall be supported by documentation describing the services rendered. The award shall be decided by the governing board on the basis of the recommendation of the awards committee established by the governing board and composed of the President and Vice Presidents of the Federation. Awards are presented at the time of the Federation General Assembly today. In case the recipient of the award is not in attendance at the General Assembly, the award may be given by the Federation President to the senior representative of the National Society attending the General Assembly to be transmitted to the awardee. A maximum of 5 awards may be given in any 2-year period. The award shall be in the form of a medal accompanied by a certificate. As of today, 14 recipients have already been awarded, 3 in 2005, 4 in 2007, 5 in 2009, and 2 in 2011. Now I hand the proceeding back to Malika for 2013 awards. Thank you very much.
Merci Jagan. J'invite à présent les récipiendaires à venir recevoir leurs médailles et certificats des mains du président Konoe. Certains récipiendaires n'ont pas pu faire le déplacement et les représentants de leur société nationale vont recevoir les certificats en leur nom. J'invite tout d'abord Dr Dawit Zaoude, ancien président de la Croix-Rouge éthiopienne, fondateur et président de l'ONG Action humanitaire en Afrique. En son absence, la secrétaire générale de la Croix-Rouge éthiopienne vient prendre son certificat. Sur ce certificat, nous pouvons lire « The International Federation recognize and express gratitude for the excellent services Dr. Dawit Zaoude delivered during his mandate as Ethiopian Red Cross Society board member since 1975 and then chairman from 1982 to 1992, which led to a strong Ethiopian Red Cross and thus strengthening the IFRC as a whole. The International Federation is proud to have been associated with you and wants to express its sincere appreciation for all your support. Le second récipiendaire est M. Fan Vanha-Mete, secrétaire général de la Croix-Rouge thaïlandaise. J'invite le représentant de la Croix-Rouge thaïlandaise à venir se présenter au podium. Sur le certificat que le président Konoe va remettre, nous pouvons lire « The International Federation recognizes and expresses gratitude for the excellent services delivered by Mr. Fan Vanha-Mete in improving the lives of vulnerable people and affected communities inside and outside his country. Mr. Fan has devoted himself to the cause of the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. Driven by his humanitarian beliefs, he has contributed greatly to alleviate the suffering and brought comfort to those in need through a wide range and diversified humanitarian activities. The International Federation is proud to have been associated with you and wants to express its sincere appreciation for all your support. Le prochain récipiendaire est le Dr Mohamed El Hadid, président du Croissant Rouge jordanien, ancien président de la commission permanente, membre de la commission permanente. Sur le certificat, nous pouvons lire « The International Federation recognizes and expresses gratitude for the outstanding work achieved by Dr. El Hadid in promoting peace and stability in the Middle East region. The IFSC is proud to have been associated with you and expresses its sincere appreciation for all your support. Le prochain récipiendaire est le Dr Wolfgang Kopetzky, envoyé spécial du président de la Croix-Rouge autrichienne. Sur le certificat, nous pouvons lire « The International Federation recognizes and expresses gratitude for the work achieved with devotion and dedication by Wolfgang Kopetzky in promoting the ideals of the movement and international work both in Austria and beyond. The IFSC is proud to have been associated with you and expresses its sincere appreciation of all your work. Le dernier récipiendaire de cette année est M. Georges Weber, ancien secrétaire général de la Croix-Rouge canadienne, ancien secrétaire général de notre fédération internationale, actuellement président du comité de contrôle du respect des dispositions et de la médiation. Sur le certificat, nous pouvons lire « The International Federation recognizes and expresses gratitude for the excellent services Mr. George Weber delivered when he occupied several important positions within the Canadian Red Cross Society and as the IFSC Secretary General and CEO from 1992 to 2000, and his continuous support to strengthen National Society's ability to adhere to the integrity policy and thus strengthening the IFSC as a whole. The International Federation is proud to have been associated with you and wants to express its sincere appreciation for all your support. À présent, je vais inviter Georges Weber à faire une allocation au nom de tous les récipiendaires des prix jeunesse, des prix volontariat et Henri Davidson. Georges, vous avez la parole.
Thank you very much, Malika. Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, and now Mr. Secretary General Emeritus, congratulations. Distinguished representatives of national societies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. I am deeply honored and proud to receive the Henry Davidson Award, an award named after the founder and first chairman of the Federation, then called League of Red Cross Societies. I am one amongst many other esteemed recipients of the Davidson Youth and Volunteer Awards. Thus, I would like to express my thanks to the General Assembly and the Governing Board on behalf of all award recipients. I am sure that all the honorees would also want me to thank their National Society nominators. As we all know, Many are called, and few are chosen. Yet in a way, we have been singled out to represent all the great work that is being carried out by the Red Cross, Red Crescent volunteers and youth members worldwide. As former UK Prime Minister Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." There's not a lot that is free in this life. However, what is free is the ability to choose how to use your discretionary time. Volunteers have chosen to devote their talents and energy over many years towards making the world a better place through the Red Cross, Red Crescent movement. You have to ask yourself why. In many respects, it is because of our own values align with the fundamental principles, those eternal basic tenets leading towards a more humane, civilized, and tolerant world. Values, of course, are what guide our behaviors when no one is watching. It is a fitting tribute to our volunteer American founder that an award was named after him. I am sure if he was alive today that he would be impressed with the humanitarian volunteer energy he unleashed with the founding of the International Federation. Arthur Ashe, the first Black American Tennis Davis Cup winner, captured the spirit of Henry Davidson's life mission by stating, "To achieve success in life, you must do 3 things. 1, start where you are. 2, use what you have. And 3, do what you can." Throughout this week's meetings, we have witnessed the immense energy and dedication expressed by youth, and I look forward to seeing the implementation of the youth engagement strategy throughout our movement. I am also impressed by the hard work and long hours of the Australian Red Cross volunteers, who have worked tirelessly, even in the rain, for months to make these meetings a success. Youth and volunteers form an integral part of our movement, and it is fitting that we recognize their contributions here today and hope that they will be an inspiration to all of us to do even more through the Red Cross Red Crescent movement. It is an honor to continue to serve you and this vital organization, and I thank you on behalf of all the awardees from the bottom of my heart. Long live a strong, relevant, and innovative international federation and movement. Thank you for your attention.
Merci Georges. Je vais maintenant passer la parole au président Konoe pour quelques mots à l'endroit des récipiendaires. Konoe-san, vous avez la parole.
Distinguished delegates, Red Cross Red Crescent colleagues, the awards we have just bestowed during this ceremony, Volunteer, Youth, Henry Davidson, were created to highlight and recognize the great work of extraordinary people. These people have led by example and showed us not only the value of our volunteers, but also what volunteerism can bring to communities, large and small, all over the world. This ceremony is a tribute to all those who make a difference to the lives of others. I congratulate today's awardees for their outstanding contribution to our humanitarian mission and pay tribute to them, to all other Red Cross, Red Crescent volunteers. Volunteers are the embodiment of our fundamental principles, and they are also the people who bring our work to life. The decisions we make at the statutory meetings, the resolutions we create, the policies we adopt, only make sense once volunteers are in place to translate our words into action. Our responsibility is to empower them. I urge all national society, international federation, and ICRC leaders present in Sydney today to continue to provide safe and enabling empowerment to all volunteers, protect them, promote them, and recognize them, and encourage your national government to do the same. Thank you very much.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Chers délégués, chers amis, nous arrivons maintenant au terme de notre cérémonie qui a célébré ceux qui, tous les jours, dans des conditions parfois et souvent très difficiles, s'adonnent inlassablement à soulager les souffrances humaines sous toutes ses formes. J'invite maintenant les récipiendaires à venir sur le podium pour faire une photo de groupe avec le président et le secrétaire général. Et pendant ce temps, nous aurons une vidéo nous montrant le travail réalisé par les volontaires sur le terrain en même temps. Je pense qu'on peut lancer la vidéo et alors que les récipiendaires se présentent sur le podium pour une photo de groupe, j'aimerais qu'on applaudisse très fort l'ensemble des récipiendaires car à travers eux, c'est l'ensemble des volontaires et des jeunes de notre fédération que nous saluons aujourd'hui. Je pense qu'on peut lancer la vidéo.
Is it functioning? My